How's it going? So the Turbo Civic that I think I've posted about or talked about in another video is back up on the lift, and I'm changing pretty much the whole setup, well, the whole turbo and exhaust setup. I'm leaving, of course, all the fuel's the same. I do need to order a new base map so I can get the car running once all is said and done, and then it actually might run without getting one, and then I would just go get tuned. But I'll show you what I'm doing. Essentially, I've been on a mission to put AC back in the car, and it's turned into kind of a nightmare, because you look at stuff online, and then you look at what people tell you to do on forums, and read shit on, you know, it's just like everything's different. It seems like, I mean, everything's different because I'm trying to do it as cheaply as possible, and with all the money that I've spent at this point, I could have bought like nice stuff, you know. So that probably would have fit and just plugged right in, no issues. So I'll show you what I've got going on. So got a bigger intercooler since I think the last time I've shown, and this is the turbo that I originally wanted to run. It's a Garrett TBO 363 from an old Volvo 850, I think. It's an older Volvo. My buddy had it on his Miata, the V-band for the downpipe, and now I've got it to fit and clear the AC, and hopefully I'll be able to fit all my fittings on there. So I'm on the fence if whether or not I'm going to keep the internal gate or weld it shut and go from there. But I think I'm going to keep it. I think it's at 10 pounds, which is about what I wanted to run. Anyways, and since it's a smaller turbo, it'll spool much faster, and I don't know, I think it'll be really fun. Only issue is this is a oil-cooled and water-cooled turbo, so I have to run water lines, which I'm just going to route through here, and then one's going to go, I'm probably just going to tee it off of this guy, which doesn't need to be this long anyways. I've never really looked at this, and I don't think this is supposed to be like that. I need to get a plug and fix this guy also. But yeah, I'm no expert, you know. I'm no genius, but I'm pretty sure this ain't supposed to be that long, and I'm also pretty sure that this guy's not supposed to be pinched like that. Again, no expert, but I'm not a total dummy, so yeah, that's odd. I think I'm doing a horrible job at showing you what I'm talking about, but I think I'm gonna order all new hoses too. I've seen like silicone hose kits and all that stuff online, but I'm pretty sure that I can just tap into this hose for the feed from here, run the feed from here, run it over there, take the return, and then run it back to here. Hopefully, in theory. I'm going to double check. I'm going to fact check myself online prior to just doing it and hoping that the car runs good and doesn't overheat or anything like that. Next, this is I think this is 42 and this is 48, the AR sizes. It's significantly smaller than this guy, which I believe is, what is it, a 50 and a 63. Yeah, did I have them backwards? It's 48. Yeah, so significantly smaller. So that's not the exhaust manifold that I used to have either. I had this turbo with this exhaust manifold, this little stubby guy, and it was way too short. I couldn't get it to clear anything. And I did something that I didn't want to do, and I kind of jumped the gun on it, and I notched out part of the metal that's right there just because I saw, I think it was a Hunter Tune video, and he said, or he didn't say shit, he just did it, I'm pretty sure. I think it was on some guy's car, and it was like, I don't really recommend doing it, but I don't remember exactly what he said, but I don't really care too much about this. If it blows up, I'll get another engine and I'll make it work again. I really didn't want to do anything with this car anyways, and now I'm hooked on it, so you know, it is what it is. We're gonna do that. So then anyways, I was having issues. I wasn't even gonna run this turbo. I was gonna keep running that turbo, and I just kept having clearance issues, and I bought this eBay downpipe that was that was supposed to work, and then I made some modifications to it. I cut it just to try and clear the AC compressor. I was going to weld a flat plate on the side, and the amount of modification that I would have to do to it is just like far too much, and it's stainless steel. And so anyways, this is the downpipe with the V-band. The problem is when it mounts on like this, it sticks out the front of the car. So I'm gonna cut it right here, and then I'm probably gonna need to get some more 2.5 inch tubing, and maybe some, I don't know, I'm actually thinking about cutting it there and then just going to an exhaust shop and then having them finish it into the rest of the car. I think that's probably my best course of action. However, I'm running out of money, so I need to sell all this extra shit that I bought. So I went and bought another kit, and that kit came with that manifold, another intercooler, a bunch of extra piping, and a couple of couplers, and this big what is it? It's a 70 and I think a 63. So it's 7063, oil cooled. Same, you know, it's kind of like that guy. It's like eBay pretty much, but spins very well. Like no issues at all. Doesn't seem to have really any shaft play. If it does have any, it's like super minor. Came with an extra feed line, which is always nice. I kind of like this one better than mine. It feels nicer. So I might borrow this one off of here. But now I have this manifold, that wastegate, and then on that wastegate, or I'm sorry, on that manifold, it came, and I bought it. So granted, I got the whole kit for $200. I really wasn't paying that much attention. I just wanted the manifold. So I really wanted the manifold, so I ordered it on eBay for $70, but I ordered it on the weekend, so it wasn't going to come anyways. This manifold here, the one with the long, so this is cast, but it has longer runners on it, so it gives you more clearance this way, which is, I didn't even think about that when I ordered the other one originally. So I ordered this on eBay, and it's like an eBay store that I've ordered from before. They ship pretty quickly, but their shipping times are whack. So I was going to wait a whole week to get it. And then I found this manifold with a whole kit locally for $200. So I was like, fine, I'll just go bite the bullet, buy it, sell what I don't need. But what I didn't notice was this guy on there. And this is a legit tile wastegate. And the funny thing is about that, I bought it, didn't look at it, was like, whatever, it's just a wastegate. It's a tile. Last weekend, I was having issues with not hitting the right boost levels, and my eBay wastegate was kind of not doing well. And I went and bought this guy, the same tile wastegate. Obviously, this one's a nicer shape. This one's really nice. But I spent $150 for this because they sell for like $250 new, and the guy was really cool. So now I have two tile wastegates. They both funny enough, have the large blue spring, which is 14 pounds, about like 14.3 pounds or something like that. So I can't run that anyways with my stock map sensor. So I was going to just hold on to it until I got a new map sensor and went to go get tuned. I also might be in the market for bigger injectors, but I want to see how far I can stretch these 450cc's. I'm pretty sure I could hit my power goals with that, which I don't even know what the power goals are with this car. I didn't even want to build anything in the first place, but as long as I can get AC back in this thing, I'm going to keep it. I got back seats at the junkyard the other day. I don't know if I've shown. Of course it's locked. Why do I lock it? Oh, it's also black now. I painted it black. So I got to take all this stuff out, but I got back seats. So all this stuff's going to be covered. I'm excited. It's going to piece together nicely. I'm looking at getting a set of like 09 SI front seats and selling the Bride and the Integra seat. But yeah, I just wanted to do like a little update on the pain in the ass that it's been to try and keep AC. Like, I see people do it online and they don't really have any issues with it, and I've just been having like the worst time trying to get AC back in this thing. So, and it's the only way I'm going to keep this car. As you know, I'm just tired of having cars without AC, and I bought this specifically to have AC. That was the only reason I bought it. It was $800 and it was 5-speed and had AC, so that was the whole point of me buying it. So this video is like 13 minutes long now, which is a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but I'm just, you know, something about just rambling for long periods of time, it's easy for me to do. So if you're interested and you want to see more shit that I do, I'm really bad at making videos. Obviously I think the last one I posted was like 3 months ago at this point. So I'm gonna post this one. I'll probably throw it together right now. I'm not even gonna edit it. I'm just gonna mash it all together and upload it just to get something uploaded. Because I know there's like one person who asked me when I was going to make another video. So if it makes that one other person happy to see this piece of shit car or hear me ramble about nonsense for, you know, 15 minutes, that's cool. I want to start working on my RX-7. If you made it this far into the video, the RX-7 is still sitting, hasn't gone anywhere. I do have those wheels I want to refinish for the Civic. I've always wanted them. They're like the limited edition wheels that you can get on the 2002 to like 05 or 01 to 05 Civics. It's really loud back here. So yeah, I'm going to refinish those, try to maintain the two-tone color on them, and throw them on the Civic. But I'm gonna wait until the tires on the Panasports go to shit, because they're like brand new, and I hate doing that. I always do that. I'll get wheels, I'll get tires, and I'll get other wheels before these tires are even bad. So I'm just essentially like wasting money, because then they'll sit and the tires, you know, they'll dry rot or something will happen, and then it's just a waste of time and funding. So, well, I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I actually upload this video, and then hopefully the Civic will be finished shortly. Keep you updated.